To say that Donald Trump does not have his finger on the pulse of the country right now is the understatement of the century. And that's actually what's terrifying is like, wait, is he acting like this because he knows he's going to be able to successfully steal the election, meaning he knows he doesn't have to please anybody anymore? And the answer to that might be yes. It's a terrifying prospect, but the answer to that might be yes. But to show you how immensely out of touch he is, look at this. This is absolutely nuts, says Call to Activism. 400 days after promising to fix skyrocketing inflation, Trump appears on ads on Fox News, flashing a red beauty watch and begging his poor fans to buy the $499 Fight watch. If this isn't tone-deaf grifting during tough times, what is? This is crazy, bro. This ad is running on Fox News. Look at this.
Hello, everyone. It's President Donald J. Trump, and it's Trump time. Check out this red beauty. It's one of my new watches. Wear it proudly on your wrist, and everyone will know exactly what it's for, who it represents. It's really going to be something special. It's for your favorite president. Get your watch today at gettrumpwatches.com. These make a great gift. It's Trump time.
It's Trump time? Like, what the fuck is that? You're not even trying anymore. Look at this. In case you didn't think Trump was out of touch enough, one of the watches he's selling is $100,000. How is this not an illegal bribe when someone buys it? Now, by the way, let me also point out, this is not a fucking $100,000 watch. It's not. This is Donald Trump. It's got to be a giant money laundering scheme. It's got to be a giant scheme to get foreign billionaires to send him money and nominally, theoretically give them something. It's already illegal, even if he is selling it. And even if it was worth that amount of money, it would still be illegal. But this is obviously some sort of scheme that they're doing. This is not a $100,000 watch at all. He's well known for using cheap-ass materials and just slapping a big price tag on it because he thinks his name delivers all the value that you need. So when you look at the grifting and the corruption of this regime, it is hard to wrap your mind around. It is hard to wrap your mind around the fact that he did tax fraud and insurance fraud and business fraud and was found guilty and liable for that stuff, that he stiffs his workers at his casinos and his hotels. His university was a fraud. His charity was a fraud. Didn't his kids steal from like a kids' cancer charity or some shit? Like, look at what we're dealing with here. Look at what we're dealing with here. This is the same guy. He has a $500 million project for a resort in Oman. That is nothing but a massive pay-to-play scheme where Oman is buying favors by doing this, by giving the president of the United States all this money, okay? Let's not forget Jared Kushner took $2 billion from Saudi Arabia. Like, why do you think that is? It's because Jared is basically like a spy. He's on Saudi's payroll. He's representing Saudi Arabia. He's also representing Israel. He's taking a lot of money from them too. These people, this whole family is a crime family. They're not representing you. They're not representing me. They're just not. They're like, they've laundered money for Russian oligarchs. They care more about pleasing them than us. They want to please the billionaires and the Epstein class and the foreign governments. They care more about what Israel and Saudi Arabia think of them, the governments, than the American people. Okay? And their grifting is comical. You're talking about selling NFTs and trading cards and, making billions off the presidency, making $160 million from foreign countries. Like, they're not even pretending anymore. They realize, hey, we could basically get away with anything and everything because the Democrats are weak and they don't fight back and we control all the branches of the government right now. So they're not even bothering to put on a show. Like, in the first term, he was like, I'm putting all my businesses are now in a blind trust, and so I'll have nothing to do with that because I don't want to be corrupt. Now they're like opening 78 new businesses while he's president. While he's president, they're doing that. Okay? So, and then that's on top of the pay-to-play pardons. They literally go to Mar-a-Lago, give them $1 million, they'll pardon whoever the hell you want, no matter what the fuck they did. This is a guy who took tens of millions or maybe hundreds of millions from Saudi Arabia for those live golf events at his courses. I mentioned the resort in Oman. I didn't mention the resort in Vietnam. You have a Trump Jr.-backed company called Vulcan Earth. They took $620 million from the U.S. government, from what's called the Office of Strategic Capital. So they're cashing in off U.S. taxpayers totally illegally. This is self-dealing is what it is. Never mind the $400 million plane from Qatar, the golf course in Qatar, the Trump Hotel in Dubai. the executive branch club. Nobody talked about this one. This is Trump's idiot son saying, you pay me $500 to join our club, and then, you'll basically get special government deals, and you'll get to meet with our dad, and you'll get to, get whatever sort of subsidies or tax cuts that you want. It's like, the corruption is so open. It's so in your face. Guys, Trump pardoned a guy who laundered money for Al-Qaeda. Yes, the 9/11 people. He pardoned a guy who laundered money for Al-Qaeda because that guy, CZ from Binance, he bought $100 million in World Liberty tokens, which obviously helps out the Trumps. That's their thing. Like, this is how corrupt it is, bro. This is how corrupt. I can't. The fact that they even, they scam their own people. The crypto scam, the shitcoin. Melania even had a shit. Like, what are we talking about? And now, running an ad on Fox News. By the way, did you know this? Here's a crazy fact. These watches, when Trump first ran this ad and they first started talking about them, the watches literally didn't even exist yet. And they put fine print that said, this is not the final rendition of what it will look like. This is just for illustration purposes. And so that further fed into the theory of, oh, this is just like a giant money laundering scheme. This is just like, it's a racket. It's, if you're a Saudi prince or if you're a billionaire that lives wherever, send me $100,000 or send me $300,000 to get 3 watches, and then I got that money. Now, what do you need from me? This is what the Trump people will never understand, is that it was literally never about you. He was never trying to take care of you. All those times he brags about the tax cuts and pretends like it's helping you out. Motherfucker, those tax cuts are all for the billionaires. It's got nothing to do with you. Your taxes go up. Their taxes go down. Kicking 18 million people off Medicaid. He has the nerve to rant against Obamacare and say how horrible it is as he's kicking 18 million people off Medicaid. You're the problem. You are. So it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all a show. It's all if I do the theatrics for them, then maybe that'll distract them enough to not realize I'm robbing them. I'm looting the treasury. I'm stealing from you. This is the thing. This is the way the scam works. I'm going to go out there and go, look at those trans people. Look at those immigrants. Look at those criminals. Oh, they're so evil. They're so bad. Meanwhile, fucking Mark Andreessen and Peter Thiel and Elon Musk are running out the back door with all your fucking money. That's how it works. That's what we're witnessing here. So the grift is just on another level. I've never seen anything like it, and everybody needs to be awake to it. Look, if you're not at this point, you just want to be a sucker. You just do. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.